well, this is my demonstration speech, and as you know, my name is Malik Chevry. When this speech was first assigned to us, I had no idea what I want to do or what to do. But then after a little while thinking, I came up with some ideas, and I had to choose something I thought was pretty interesting. I've always wondered why, or how airplanes work. Think they're like a giant chunk of metal. I think it was in one class that we talked about it, and they're just like thousands of feet in the air. I've always thought it was pretty crazy. So I mean, the one I chose I felt was pretty interesting, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make a paper airplane.
Yeah, you are.
Alright. The exact history of paper airplanes is it's not very defined because it's kind of hard to pinpoint when the very first one was made. Most people give credit to the Chinese over 2,000 years ago because they were the first to make a paper flying device, which was a kite. And then early hot air balloons made by the Montgolfier brothers in France were constructed out of paper in the late 1700s. And then during the 1930s, Jack Northrop of the Lockheed Corporation used several paper models of planes and wings as test subjects for larger production aircraft, which is basically like paper airplanes as we know today. The cool thing about paper airplanes, there's many different types. There's you can base it off of a true plane like the one all the way to the right. I think it's F-15 Eagle fighter. Or you can just fold up a piece of paper randomly and it's a paper airplane. For this speech I actually made a few different ones. This one, folded it randomly by myself. This one I found on YouTube. It looked kind of weird with the little flap hanging up. I don't know. I just found the easy one
I'll keep that.
And then for this speech I picked out, there's not really specific names for most planes, but I just picked out one that I saw was fairly easy to make. Step 1. Get a regular piece of copy paper, fold in half. Oh, you're welcome. I'm sorry about that. You're welcome to follow along with the steps if you want to. Just grab a piece of paper.
Can we use our
You can use a different one than the one you're using, yeah.
Alright, well.
If you'd like to hand them out some of those, it's fine.
Alright. Well, yeah.
Because it's no fun unless you get to do it.
One plane. One plane.
I'm out of paper.
Do it hot dog style or
Hot dog. You want one?
That's all the potentially going very, very bad.
You do? Thanks. Alright, so yeah, first step, folded hot dog. As everyone knows, hot dog hamburger, folded it down.
Okay.
Next step, after you unfold it, well, I guess I'll let everyone catch up. Fold the two corners down like how most paper airplanes start out. And cool, I was watching some videos on YouTube, just doing some more research, and there are some people that are just extremely professional with this. They have this own tool that helps flatten out the corners or the folds and everything. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. I like how Steven's using his pen over there. Alright. On to the next step. You fold over the half from where you made the fold down. It'll be in shape like this after you fold down the triangle fold that you already made. Then the next fold will be, it's kind of weird at an angle. You don't necessarily fold it all the way, but you kind of fold it to where the two corners meet. from these corners and then fold them to where they meet in the center of the paper. You'll have like a little bit left over from the first fold down. You can see like a little triangle down there. Yeah, like that. After you fold it down, and fold it down to like at an angle to where the corners meet, kind of to show you all these. This are like pre-made. The next step, with the little like triangle piece hanging over, you can fold it over the tip of those two folds that you just made. And after you fold that over, instead of folding it like inside to where most paper airplanes are, you fold it to where everything is outside, so like you see all the folds that you've made. And then just make the wings, you fold it to where the angles on the paper are flat. They're like, I guess, parallel with the bottom of the paper. And then you also do that with the other side to make the other wing. And from the plans that I made, trying to figure out which one to do, this was probably the best flying one. I just went out in the hallway of Tower, tossed it down the stairs, and just let it do its thing. Final product.
Can we practice? See how they work?
Of course. Just wouldn't be any fun. It's a good thing she has eye protection.
One thing with paper airplanes is like, it's hard to make a good one to where like when you're rushing through, and most of when I made mine, it took me a little while. I couldn't just rush through because I had to get my feet in time. And I mean, just paying attention to detail just makes a huge like difference in how well the paper will fly. There's always different things you can do with the wings. Just fold them up and down, just rip off little pieces, just make the best airplane you can make. And
Thank you.
that is how you make a paper airplane.